I have a fair bit to do today, doing something completely different. So last time I spoke to you, which was 2 weeks ago, because I went offline for like 10 days. So good. So that was the last one I did. So I'm just here. That was a landscape. So today what I'm doing is a different landscape that I've been commissioned to do, which I'm very, very lucky to actually have the opportunity. But you can see here it's a whole lot different. So what I used was, I'm just going to find it, a mixture of this texture paste. So there it is there, you see that? I don't know, it's probably back the front, who knows. So texture paste, and then I've mixed in the previous palette to get all these colours for the sky. So your blues, a bit of a sunset here, and then it's a multitude of pictures. So I've actually sketched in very briefly just some trees. I don't know if you can see all that. It's a little bit of a fence line and things. So, and a couple of little people and some little sheep that I'll get in there as we grow it and develop it. So yeah, that's the beginning of using really some bold colours, but then they don't look so bold. And having a rough textured painting as opposed to the previous smooth painting down the background there. So I'm going to get to painting, and I will come back to you probably later in the day when I get a bit done. I think we're recording and I have music going in my ear, so woohoo! There you go. That's what it that doesn't help. There you go. So I finished my picture. Got some little sheep in there. Two beautiful little girls. There you go. So I finally finished it. I didn't get back to you on Wednesday. It's now Friday. And I might just get out of that sunlight because, you know, probably best to have it behind me. Get rid of that glare. Not much to say. It's been a pretty hectic couple of weeks. I'm very proud of this last work. Most of it's done with the palette except for some of the finer details. And just trying to get those little girls and their character there. So it's been fun. It's quite a big project. And I'm very grateful to have someone commission me to do something that is a gift for someone special. So yeah, that's why I paint. That's the joy, is to bring joy to others. And yeah. In teaching you again, here's my palette. So I have my palette diary, and it was the girls. Oh, can you see that there? There it is there. And this is the palette that I used, but then I did add in a dark brown there just for a little bit, and I did mix in a lot of the greens. And so I've sort of got, how to explain this. Here I did a lot of texture paste, which I showed you. So this was all mixed in with the paints on the canvas and just blended across to give it that nice rough look. And then I used just the white paste with just a tinge of, oh, it's a really, really bright, I don't even know what the colour is. 2 seconds. Look at that there. And I will tell you, it's it's one I got from out of America. That's it. Luminous red, and it's a whole bean acrylic. Don't know if you saw that, but whole bean acrylic, luminous red, and that's what I used for that sunset. I did have the luminous pink underneath, in with the blues, and then the reds, just to get that sunset kind of look that we have here in Australia in the winter time. So then so the sheep were done with brush and the palette, and the girls here were all done with brushes because I found it too difficult to do with the palette. And again, this fine line of the cyclone fence done with a really fine, I'll show you this brush here, you can barely see. Don't even know what it's called. It's got that much paint over it. Made in China. It is, I don't know, the Art Studio 30 something, I don't know, but it's just got this fine little line on the end of it. I don't know if you can even see that. But yeah, that was so good for doing all the cyclone fence and this light stuff. That's it for me today. Thanks guys. Bit weary, so I will now prep this, get it ready to go to its new owner, and I will see you all hopefully next week. Take care. Thank you for listening. Bye.